In this video, we'll be covering support and resistance using volume, and how to use it to find sniper entries. Here's how to mark out resistance using volume. First, we're looking for candles with high volume. These are marked by the orange volume bars. Next, we want to see price move away from that area in the opposite direction. In this example, price was trending up, then we start to see volume step in. Right after that, price begins to move down. That's our confirmation. So now we mark our resistance. We mark from where the highest candle closed up to the highest wick of that high volume move. That gives us a zone, not just a line, where sellers are likely to step in again. Now let's talk about how to trade it. After marking your resistance zone, you wait for price to come back into that level. Drop down to a lower time frame, like the 5-minute. What we're looking for is volume to step in again. There are two setups. First, a sweep of the high. Price pushes above the zone, then closes back inside with high volume. Second, a sweep of the low of the zone. Price wicks into the bottom of the zone, then closes back outside of it with high volume. Both of these show sellers stepping in. That's where you take the short. Target the previous low. Now let's go over support. First, we want to see price moving down. Then we look for a high volume candle. After that, we wait for price to start moving up. That's the key part, the shift in direction. Now we mark our support zone. We mark from the lowest candle close down to the lowest wick. That creates our support zone, where buyers are likely to step in again. Now that we have our support zone, we wait for price to come back into it on a lower time frame. Then we look for volume to step in again. In this example, price broke the top of the zone and closed back above it. That's where you take the long. Target the next resistance. Now let's go over stop loss placement. Most traders place their stops on the other side of the zone, and that does work, but it usually means a bigger stop, which lowers your risk to reward. I prefer running a tighter stop to keep my risk to reward higher. That's where this tool comes in. It shows you exactly where to place your stop and how many contracts to use based on the dollar amount you want to risk per trade. You can also adjust how tight or wide you want your stop in the settings. If this helped you, leave a like and subscribe. If you want to try the tools I'm using, like the high volume indicator or the stop loss tool, there's a link in the description with a 7-day free trial.